Everybody's doing with RV with the Tanners, and today we're going to talk about adding a new lock to our slam bags, and it relates to the lock that we have on our front door. So we picked up this lock from RVLOCKS. It's a wireless, you can use a key fob for it. You can also enter in your codes to unlock the door, so you don't have to have your key with you. It makes it nice. What we're going to show you is how it actually locks. So I'm going to hit the lock button here. You don't have to enter the lock key pad number in order to lock it. So just hold this down, and then Melinda will show you how the deadbolt actually comes out. Now to actually unlock it, I of course need to put my key in. So what I've decided to do is do the same thing on the slam bags. So because this has its own individual key, I have to go find that when I'm out camping and I want to unlock it. So what we've done is now we have the lock here. We're going to swap that out with, and we'll do a quick unboxing for you. So the lock itself, this is what's going to be replacing the one. The holding mechanism. This is where your batteries go. This is the actual motor. If we need any new hardware, they include that for you. They also include 2 keys. And finally the key fob. And then we'll synchronize this key fob with the key fob that's on the door, so we just have to have one and it can unlock both. And you can see on here it has the ability to lock 2 different locks at a time, so I can program this one for our front door and then this one for the slam bags. And then finally it comes with a quick instruction manual on how to put it together. We'll walk you through that part. And the last piece we're putting all this together with is a universal remote. So what we're going to do is mount this inside the RV, and it has the capability to, when you're inside, you can hit the button and all of your locks that are synchronized will lock, or you can lock one at a time. So this will be our front door, the slam bags, and then we'll have another lock if in the future we add that. We can add a third lock to that. Alright, starting off, here's the outside lock that we're going to take off. We can open this up. And you see it's just a couple of screws here that I'm going to remove. So I'll take that off, and then we'll come back and show you where I am. And then so we've got it detached on the back, the 4 screws, so then the lock on the front just simply pulls out. Alright, so in our circumstance we have 4 rivets also holding in the bracket. So I'm just going to get that off of there with a little bit of brute force here, and then I want to pull the rivets out. So just pop one out at a time. See how that, and then I'll just come back later and just pull those rivets out. Alright, so the new lock is ready to go in. Remember when you do this, it's got the cable that has to go through this part of the backing plate. So I'm going to put the backing plate in just temporarily with my hand, kind of guide that cable through, and then get the lock in, get it down firm, and move it up in place. Alright, so this is the receiver for the lock. This is where you're going to keep your batteries, and you can turn it off in the winter if you're not going to be using this, so the receiver's not on. So you can just turn it on and off. You will learn, so you hit this with like a pencil lead. If you hit this learn button, that's when you train your key fob. And if everything is lost and you forget it, you can do a hard reset here and start all over with programming the receiver. So I used one of the screws that came with the kit to hold this backing plate in place while I put the receiver mechanism in, because otherwise there's a lot of things that could potentially fall down on me. So I had a good idea from my sister to put this screw here. So it's going to hold it up, and then I'm going to attach the receiver. So as we attach the receiver, you'll hear it beep. So now we know everything has power. Get that back in there, and then we're just going to put these screws back in, and we'll be ready to go. So a quick note when you're installing this, if you install these 4 screws a little too tight, what happens when you open the locking arm here, it stays in. It didn't come back down. So I had to go back and just unloosen these just a little bit so the slam latch opens back. Alright, so now we're going to lock it. It's been installed, so we just hit this lock button for a second. Hit the audible tone, let you know that it's locked, and I can no longer lift this up. The default code to unlock these from the factory is 1234. 1234. Unlock. And now I can open and close the latch again. Alright, so to do the programming, what you do is you hold the 8 and the lock down simultaneously, and you're going to hear a little beep. Enter in your default code, 1234, lock. And then your new code, we're going to put a temporary one of 8765. Hit lock. Do it again, 8765, lock. Confirmation beeps. Now we can unlock. 8765, unlock. And it unlocks. One more time, 8765, lock. And it's locked. That's how you program the keypad. All right, so now we're going to synchronize the key fob. So make sure your lock receiver is on. You hit this little button once, it'll make a noise. Goes into program mode. Hold your lock button down. They're now synchronized. And now when I hit the lock, this guy locks and unlock. He unlocks. So now they're perfectly in sync. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this brief tutorial on how to install the RV lock for your slam bags. It's a pretty nice lock to enable you to lock remotely. You don't have to go find your keys. You can just enter in your own private code. That's a 4-digit code, so we hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And thanks again for watching. Have a nice day. So if you haven't done so yet, please remember to hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell so that it reminds you when we post new videos.